What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Daily Grind. Good morning. Sorry, my Go XLR wouldn't let me unmute my mic, so I couldn't switch into it. I don't know what was going on, but either way, we're here. It's early. Sorry, had to go a half hour early. The wife's got to get to work today a little earlier, so is what it is. Steven Cicero, what's up, man? We have Chris Hanley in the chat. Who else? Let's see. Little Stanky Pie, what's up, dude? Dan R, Titan Nightmare, Heinz Crypto. I actually saw, who said it? Chris Hanley said he still can't sell his Aeon. I think Aeon was like delisted pretty much everywhere. I don't understand why though. Does anybody know? If you do, leave it in the live chat. But either way, today we're going to be going over some Binance news. So Binance is the next people to get sued, right? Quite interesting. Hopefully you guys can, yeah, everything's coming through good. Man, I'm like a mess today. First morning stream in a t-shirt. It's really actually kind of nice and warm out. It rained out last night. No more snow. I'm excited. And I need more coffee. All right, let's check out the price of Bitcoin. Let's see, 26,962, under 27, but not bad. Still not bad. It's holding. I'm actually surprised it's holding as high as it is right now. So, I mean, Binance, this news could cause panic for people to sell and all that stuff. You guys let me know what you think about that in the live chat. Ethereum 1733. We have XRP at 49 cents. Damn. Doge still at 7, LTC at 86. I sold some at 90. I'm actually happy about that. I said that yesterday as well. Paul D, what's up, buddy? Loadmaster God, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Interesting name. Let's see. Jeffrey said good morning. Who else is here? Matt Electron, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. GBM, what's up? Good morning. Heinz Crypto, good to see you, buddy. All right, I do need to send out a couple orders today or tomorrow, so anybody that ordered from the store, just bear with me. I'll be getting those orders out shortly. All right, Caspa is up in the top 100 coins. I noticed that as soon as I opened this chart this morning. As you can see, it's up 14.4%, but in the top 100, that's a big step. That's a big step, to be honest. What do you guys think about that? Pretty sweet, huh? I mean, if you guys are mining it, right? Do the bubbles, Caspa. Yeah, it's kind of sweet though. Sweet that it's in the top 100, right? Let's see. We got the 1 month. The 1 year, it disappears. I don't understand that. But anyways, it's up 168% this month. To be honest, I hope it lasts. I hope Caspa stays up there. I hope it stays profitable. We just don't know. You know, it's I don't know. It kind of came out of the woodwork, really just blazing. And now, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to last or if it's not, but hopefully it does for the sake of everybody mining it, and we need a new top coin to mine. All right, so this is the end of Binance from Altcoin Daily. We're going to watch this video. I haven't had a chance to watch it fully. I watched a little bit of it, but I would like to watch it with you guys. So if you have any questions during this, please feel free to just ask in the chat or just tag me, and we'll go from there. Let's do it.
The FTC is the one filing this suit in Chicago today, both against Binance, which is the largest crypto exchange in the world, and its CEO, CZ.
The largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, Binance, has just been caught. CZ Binance, the founder, has just been charged because as of today, the CFTC sues Binance and CZ over willful evasion of U.S. laws, as well as unregistered crypto derivatives products.
The regulator is saying that Binance shirked its obligations by not properly registering with it.
The CFTC alleges that Binance...
I'm going to put a poll in the chat real quick. I want to know if you guys use Binance. I put yes, no, or yes, comma, Binance, US. So let me know what you guys use, if you use it at all.
Binance offered unregistered crypto derivatives products and directed U.S. customers to evade compliance controls through the use of VPNs.
The CFTC is basically saying that Binance is allowing and encouraging its users to use things like VPNs to get outside of U.S. jurisdiction, and that Binance hasn't properly registered. Carl mentioned the filing. Let me read you a portion of it because it is very fascinating. They say that Binance's reliance on a maze of corporate entities to operate the Binance platform is deliberate. It is designed to obscure the ownership, control, and location of the Binance platform. Guys, that adds Dow, that's CZ, the CEO of Binance, answers to no one but himself. Certainly doesn't answer to the U.S. regulators because Binance isn't located here. The U.S. operations makes up a very small portion of its business.
If you hold cryptocurrency, this affects
kind of a cocky insight, though, right? When he says he answers to nobody but himself, it's kind of you're drawing attention at this point. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Sorry. I just zoomed forward way too far. There we go.
If you hold cryptocurrency, this affects you. And by the way, CZ of Binance has responded. I'll share with you his statement. But very quickly, what are the details? The lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court of Illinois on Monday alleges, number one, that Binance operated a derivatives trading operation in the U.S. They offered trades for cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Tether, and BUSD, which the suit referred to as commodities. So I like that this lawsuit called Bitcoin a commodity and Ethereum and Litecoin commodities, not securities. That's interesting. But they say, hey, you operated a derivative exchange in the United States, so you obviously have to register, which you never did. The suit also alleges that the company, under CZ's leadership, directed its employees to spoof their location through the use of virtual private networks, VPNs. So
a lot of people use VPNs, right? It's kind of like NordVPN, whatever. It protects you and it allows you to get into these sites that are outside the US. Like you can do that as well for Bybit and all this stuff. It's not smart. You shouldn't do it, but people do it. When it comes to them not filing or registering, though, was there even proper guidelines at this point for them to be able to register? Like, have they even said that they put out a set of rules where you need to come register? So that's kind of one of the things that I would be like, is it in a gray area or am I wrong?
Not just the customers of the exchange, but also Binance employees were using VPNs to get around certain regulation. On top of that, they're also charging Binance with not implementing Know Your Customer or anti-money laundering processes and having a poor anti-evasion
Oh, that's right. They don't have KYC, do they? Interesting.
program. And by the way, they don't just make the statement. They actually back these allegations up with internal chats. I'll share with you some direct...
Wait, real quick. Here, anybody that's in the live chat, if you use Binance US, do they make you KYC because it's Binance US, but the regular Binance doesn't? Or is it both? You don't have to KYC? Because I have no idea. I never had an account on either.
Messages from their chief compliance officer of Binance, of course, alleged. All these are just allegations thus far, essentially saying that Binance directed US customers to use a VPN, in so many words. And in a direct quote from the lawsuit, Binance has instructed US customers to evade such controls by using VPNs to conceal their true location. VPN use by customers to access and trade on the Binance platform has been an open secret, and Binance has consistently been aware of and encouraged the use of VPNs by US customers.
I think having regulation, having clarity, regulatory clarity is very important for the industry to continue to grow. So I think having that is very important.
And the final thing I'll share with you before...
You guys are saying in the chat that you did have to KYC, so it must be the US one only. Someone else said EU, Binance EU made you do KYC. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, so it must be just the normal Binance doesn't make you KYC?
Before we get to CZ, before we get to the latest Michael Saylor news, some of these alleged internal chats from Binance are wild.
This is kind of weird.
The filing pointed to internal chats between Binance employees, including Samuel Lim, the exchange's chief compliance officer through January 2022. Who is also a defendant, by the way. He's also getting sued with CZ, with the exchange, where Lim appeared to direct an employee of Binance to ask US customers to hide their location. In a direct quote, allegedly from Lim, he said, "On the surface, we cannot be seen to have US users, but in reality, we should get them through other creative means.
Oh,
the
that's
suit
shady.
also alleges that the exchange was well aware that sanctioned entities and individuals from sanctioned regions were trading on its platform, sharing chat logs where Lim said, terrorists usually send small sums that are barely enough to purchase weapons with. He also said other customers were here for crime. And how...
Wait, where did they get that from? Like, how did they get these internal chats? I wonder how legit it is.
How did the CFTC gain access to all these messages?
Oh,
well, according to the
if
suit,
I just waited 5 seconds.
while Binance employees, including CZ, by the way, used the Signal app with an auto-delete functionality to communicate with each other, obviously not illegal, the suit implied that the CFTC had access to CZ's phone, saying it was able to collect Signal text chains and group chats from it. So what?
Stupid. All right. Not saying that you should do anything illegal, but if you're gonna, why the hell are you messaging it? Nothing's ever deleted. You put things online in the cloud, it's everywhere. People are gonna be able to get it. The government's definitely gonna be able to get it. Like, why even? You know what I mean? Why try to be shady if you're just gonna be stupid about it? That's so dumb. Like, why would you use an app, man? That's
Was CZ's phone compromised? That's what the CFTC says, although maybe that's just a cover. Maybe they have an internal leak, a rat, somebody feeding them this info. Either way, CZ responded, kept it short and sweet, and just responded with the number 4. This refers to his pinned tweet at the beginning of the year, which says, "We'll try to keep 2023 simple, spend more time on less things, do's and don'ts. Number 1, spend time in education. 2, compliance. 3, product and service. And 4, ignore FUD, fake news, attacks, etc. In the future, would appreciate if you can link this post when I tweet 4. Now, the Michael Saylor news.
Mr. DJ Minds, if you're still here in the chat, can you please put one of those 1 through 4s on your Twitter and just put buy Tesla, hold, and then spaces, get rich AF, and just pin it at the top. Be perfect.
In the future, but my opinion on all this, what's happening with Binance, we knew this was going to happen. CZ knew something like this was going to happen. You can't become the biggest crypto exchange in the world globally by trading volume without making a few enemies of regulators. Binance is building products, financial products, where you don't need the traditional system. And obviously, the traditional system regulators have an issue with that. Best case scenario would be they just get with a heavy fine. Binance has the money. I'm sure they'd gladly pay it off to brush this past them.
Or do they have the money? Are they gonna Sam Bankman-Fried us and he actually put it all in a bunch of other shit and doesn't have any of the money to go liquid with it? Crazy. Guys, if you can, hit that like button, please. Only 12 likes, 45 people here. Jeez, I got up early for nothing. Just kidding. Please hit that like, though. Appreciate you.
Worst case scenario would be CZ or other higher-ups go to jail. Of course, to do that, you have to find them, and nobody knows quite where these individuals are.
Binance has no headquarters. Care to explain at CZ at Binance? Headquarters is a concept. You don't necessarily need to be in an office to be productive.
And by the way, some people are saying that the worst outcome potential of all this is Binance gets banned outright in the US. But I got news for you. Binance is already not allowed in the US. That's why we have Binance US. That's the US regulated entity, separate company.
When you look at the Binance coin, it's kind of interesting because it's not falling as much as Bitcoin or Ether or even Coinbase. See, it's down actually just 4%, and it was down even more. And I think, guys, that just speaks to the idea that Binance's business, most of it is international. This is going to affect a much smaller portion, and it's still.
Real quick, right? So Binance and Binance US, he just said that the Binance US was registered, right, in the US to be in the US. So they have to be following some sort of guidelines. But so the issue here is apparently just the VPN thing and people being able to access regular Binance with a VPN, and they're kind of advocating for that. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. Is that correct? You guys getting the same story?
Still is by far the largest exchange in the world. And
this is an ongoing story, so make sure you click subscribe. You do not want to miss a daily video. MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor's company, repays their Silvergate loan, as well as spending a fresh $150 million buying more Bitcoin. This is all public information in their latest SEC filing. And first off, the software company MicroStrategy has fully prepaid the $160 million outstanding balance on its $205 million loan from Silvergate Bank. So they are out of Silvergate completely, which is good.
Interesting.
And by doing so, the company has ended its credit agreement with Silvergate and reclaimed the over 34,000 individual Bitcoin that was held as collateral against the loan.
34,000
So this is a
Bitcoin.
huge punch to the face for everybody that was rooting against Michael Saylor. This is now a huge relief for the MicroStrategy company. And then in the same SEC filing, MicroStrategy also disclosed that between February 16th and March 23rd, it spent about $150 million acquiring 6,455 more Bitcoin. And just to give you a visual on when exactly MicroStrategy was dumping millions into Bitcoin, not the lowest dip, but between February 16th, so about right here, to March, this time period. And now in total, MicroStrategy and its subsidiaries now own a total of over 138,000 BTC, paid an aggregated price of $4.14 billion. They're still underwater at this time, as their holdings are only worth $3.8 billion. If you hold Polygon Matic, huge piece of news, Polygon launches their final mainnet for ZK EVM solution.
I'm going to kill this poll in the chat. So 62% of you say no, you don't use Binance at all. I'm going to put another poll. I want to know if you guys have Polygon.
Scale Ethereum. And how big is this? What exactly is this? Well, in a direct quote from a Polygon co-founder, ZK EVM can be recognized as the holy grail of blockchain scaling. It offers simultaneously three very important features. First, its scalability. The second one is security. And the third one is EVM equivalency, or EVM compatibility, meaning that it's interoperable with Ethereum, and all three are equally important. And just to get very specific on what ZK EVM technically is, ZK EVM technologies batch transactions on so-called rollups into a zero-knowledge proof, hence the ZK, and then execute those proofs on Ethereum. In essence, what that means, by reducing transactions into smaller pieces of data, this technology helps keep Ethereum relatively unclogged with activity. And then, of course, the news today is that Polygon Matic finally has this. They've launched their final mainnet. And
Interesting. Well, huge shout out to Altcoin Daily for that video. Appreciate it. It's he comes up with a lot of stuff. I need to start following Twitter, man, because that's where you get a lot of the BS news with all the drama crap. I had Matic and I actually sold it, so I want to see how many of you guys actually have Polygon Matic. Let's see, 76% say no. Interesting. 17 votes. All right, I'll leave this up for a few more minutes. Let's see. All right, so if you guys could please hit that like button, appreciate you. All right, we're gonna get into, so there's another there's an article here from Cointelegraph I want to read real quick. It says here's why CFTC suing Binance is a bigger deal than an SEC enforcement. So this was posted an hour ago. Pretty new article. So it's I'm just gonna scroll down, read it from the bottom. It says the United States Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, sued crypto exchange Binance for trading and derivatives law violations. It says the lawsuit filed on March 27th alleged that the global crypto exchange offered its derivatives trading services to U.S. customers without applying for a derivatives license. So, just being devil's advocate. When they say that, right, they're offering it to U.S. customers without applying for a derivatives license. Did they actually offer it though, or did they just suggest to use a VPN, right? And on top of that, you can't stop people from doing what they're gonna do. If they want to get on Binance, it's not gonna be, you know what I mean, his problem. Not that I like CZ or I give a shit about this, I don't use Binance, but it's just kind of, it's kind of weird. All right, the lawsuit from the commodities watchdog in the U.S. took many by surprise, with market observers and reporters claiming it to be a political move. Ooh, that would be interesting. Eleanor Terrett, a Fox News reporter, tweeted that sources close to the CFTC suggest the commodities regulator decided to go for a lawsuit to show the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, that this is a commodities issue rather than a securities one. Interesting. So her tweet said, according to the sources familiar with the FTC lawsuit dropped on Binance without warning, similar to Coinbase's Wells notice, some industry professionals believe this is a political move by the CFTC to show the SEC that this is a commodities issue rather than a securities one. They also say Vegas odds have the SEC Gov rushing out a similar lawsuit against Binance as a counter. I hate that Twitter makes you double post like that. Like, why are their characters so small? Like, the amount of words you can have. That's so annoying. That's half the reason I don't use Twitter. It drives me nuts. The lawsuit accuses Binance for prioritizing commercial success over regulatory compliance. It said that Binance disregarded applicable federal laws while boosting Binance's U.S. customer base. The U.S. regulator has accused Binance and its CEO, Changpeng CZ, whatever, of 7 violations of CEA, CFC, USC rules. Interesting. Apart from the regulatory violations, the suit also specifically targets Binance US trading arms, Merit Peak, and Binance.us. It says, targets Binance's US trading arms. That's 2 different things. Binance's US trading arms and Binance.us. Interesting. The CFTC alleged that Binance and its affiliated entities are a common enterprise with UBO and under the direct control of CZ. Should we read this? What does it say? Zhao, is that how you say his name? Zhao controls Binance and operations Binance as a common enterprise. Throughout the relevant period, Zhao has directly or indirectly owned and controlled all of the corporate entities, including Binance Holdings, Binance IE, Binance Services, and dozens of other corporate vehicles included in the business ecosystem to operate the Binance platform together as a common enterprise. Binance corporate organizational chart includes over 120 entities incorporated in numerous jurisdictions around the world. At times, at least certain of those entities, including Binance Holdings, Binance IE, and Binance Services. That's an excerpt from the CFTC lawsuit. Interesting. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick before I continue with this. Let's see. They need to have some sort of geolocation built in, similar to what gambling sites use. The gambling site can detect VPN and remote desktop. Really? I didn't know that. Interesting. Leo Lusting, what's up? Good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Appreciate you for being a member, buddy. Oh, by the way, my members of the channel, I'm actually going to start doing the hash rate giveaway again. What I want to do is probably on Fridays when we do the best deals for ASICs, the Google Doc, when we go through all the pricing sheet. I want to, I'll just do a random comment picker and I'll pick one of the VIPs. So must be in the chat. It's way easier than me just picking a random one off to the side and then making a post about it. I'll just do it every Friday. Best way to do it, right? We'll do the Jazzminer X4 1U in the solar trailer. I'll run it for the weekend for you guys. All right, let's continue this thing. If you guys have any questions, just at me in the chat. I don't see anything. Alvidus, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. All right, in the suit, the CFTC has demanded that Binance and CZ should be banned from engaging in any of the conduct described in this case, such as trading on registered entities, holding any commodity interest, or directing any trading of digital assets. The CFTC also wants Binance to pay back the trading profits, revenues, salaries, commissions, loans, and fees derived from U.S. persons, and pay civil penalties for the violations. Yeah, but how do they know who's from the U.S. that's using it if they're not KYC'd? I feel like that's not going to go anywhere. The CFTC lawsuit against Binance is a big deal for crypto industry, given its general belief that the CFTC doesn't pursue small crypto players without merit. This was evident in the Bitfinex case back in 2018, in which the crypto exchange settled with a hefty fine in 2021. Adam Corcoran, a crypto observer, reiterated a similar stance, saying the CFTC doesn't go after small, frequent cases like the SEC, adding that it's a different beast and its cases are often fatal. Interesting. In his Twitter thread, Corcoran commented that the early evidence gathered by the CFTC could prove fatal for Binance. He added that Binance could either fight the case in the US or settle it outside the court, but in all likelihood, it would be forced to cease operations in the United States. I mean, would that really matter to... I mean, I guess it does kind of matter to us, but that's crazy. Interesting. What do you guys think about that? It's a federal cash grab. Dude, 100%. So, what? Yeah, like, it's either they print money or they steal it from the exchanges. Like, what else are they going to do? Right? So they can't... What they're going to do is they're just going to fight crypto until it's blue in the teeth. They're going to find everybody that they can and then take as much money back as they can instead of having to print it. You know what I mean? I get it. It makes sense, but like, it's... Jeez, like, give it a rest. All right. I have to get out of here in like 20 minutes or so. 20 minutes. All right, let's see. The wife is in the chat. No worries. Good morning. All right, let's see. I want to go to let's go to CoinDesk, see what they have. So they had some other news with what's his name? Oh, what's his name? I can't remember this guy. Do Kwon. Him. This dude. Let's see what happens over here. So he is the Terra Luna guy that is also being sued, or he's in custody now because he got caught with fake passports like a dumbass. All right, let's see. It says Do Kwon's facing criminal fraud charges from U.S. prosecutors. This is 14 hours ago. I want to watch this as well. Let's they're gonna be chilling right here. Let's skip forward. All right, let's see how this is. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Let's do it.
All right, joining us now with more details is CoinDesk Global Policy and Regulation Managing Editor Nick Day, who is also the editor of CoinDesk's The State of Crypto newsletter. Good morning, Nick. So, Kwon's location was a mystery for months. You know, he said he was in Singapore, maybe Dubai, and Serbia, and then he was arrested in Montenegro. So, how did this all culminate?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, so yesterday, officials with Montenegro, specifically Interior Minister Filip Adzik, and then later the website and Twitter account tied to the Interior Ministry of Montenegro, said that Kwon was detained while trying to leave the country. He was apparently trying to board a plane to Dubai in Montenegro. He was traveling with false documents, so we're not sure quite exactly what those documents said. There have been rumors going around. I think you've seen some of those as well, but we don't know quite exactly what he had. But he appeared to have a false passport, and he was detained. The Montenegro police contacted South Korea and asked for help with identity verification, and the police said, "Yeah, that's his, same age, same name, same height, or things like that." Later in the evening, they confirmed his fingerprints matched as well, and a couple hours later, the U.S. officials filed a large indictment alleging various forms of fraud and saying they were going to seek extradition to the U.S.
Now, to be sure, Montenegro is in Europe and not in Asia, correct?
You know what's funny? We watched videos yesterday. This guy right here. He looked like he just came off a straight bender, right? And now, like 14 hours later, it's just funny to see him like all cleaned up. He shaved, took a shower. Like, dude, the morning of this video, he was a complete mess. It was great.
Yes. We've been having a little bit of fun on this on Twitter. But Kwon already faced civil charges filed by the SEC, which alleged in February that he misled investors. So what is Kwon being charged with now, Nick?
So the indictment that we saw yesterday alleges forms of securities fraud, commodities fraud, wire fraud, conspiracy for fraud, and conspiracy to commit market manipulation. And again, some of these charges do match what we've heard from the SEC last month.
They just need to get rid of all these bullet points and just put, you know what I mean?
But some of these charges, again, these are criminal charges now. So, rather than facing a fine, Kwon, if convicted, would face potential jail time and similar penalties like that. So, this is going to be serious. And of course, we already know that South Korean police officials have been investigating Kwon and Terraform Labs for quite a while now. So I am, one of the questions I do have that I don't know an answer to yet is whether South Korea is going to have priority in this, or if it's going to try and, seek extradition first, given that Do Kwon is or was a South Korean national, and just how exactly that might play out.
So how many jurisdictions have something on Do Kwon here? I mean, it's like U.S. obviously just now, South Korea. I think you said it was investigating. I mean, would it go by who claimed them first? I mean, how does this?
And whether or not they have an extradition treaty with Montenegro.
I just put a poll in the chat. I want to know if you guys were into Terra Luna before the crash. Like, did you lose money, basically?
Well, Montenegro arrested them because of the Interpol red notice that we've heard about, I believe. So, I think Montenegro would be willing to extradite to whichever country. As far as how exactly they choose which country that is, it's a good question. I think part of that is South Korean officials and U.S. officials. First off, South Korean officials, I don't think have actually said they want to extradite him yet, but I assume there would be a negotiation and they would work that out. Either that, or they go to court in Montenegro and see if a judge has any decision on who should have priority or who should go first. We did see something kind of similar during the BTCE trials for Alexander Vinnik way back in 2018 or 19.
Wow. Hopefully he doesn't end up in a U.S. prison with rednecks. He doesn't like rednecks.
Oh, folks, you got to watch our...
All right. Well, thanks for that. Apparently he doesn't like rednecks. That was awkward. Worst jokes ever. That guy. All right, let's see. Top 10 coins. We didn't do this morning, actually. We still have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD Coin, XRP, Cardano, Lido Staked Ether, Dogecoin, and Polygon. Man, Doge is disappointing lately. All right, let's see. Still drunks. He's still drunks in JR. Oh, that's the best. All right, let's go to... I want to see what the... mine the ASIC. Let's see. I know we usually do some news stuff, but I want to see what's the most profitable. What the hell? What is this? iPolo G1? What? Is this new? This isn't new. This thing right here? That's not new, is it? I don't think so. Man, they got to get rid of this stupid thing right here. It's so aggravating. Anyways, how is that the most profitable? That's crazy. Grin. Let's check out Grin real quick. I want to see what coins are pumping today. Also, let's just check Grin first, and we'll go to Caspa. Okay. Error occurred. Try again later. What? Oh, Grin. This is just GRN. Why? All right. Apparently, I'll just go F myself. G. R. Isn't that the ticker for it? Am I smoking? No, it's just GRIN. What the hell? Why is it not working? This is broken. We broke it. All right, F it. Whatever. Let's go back to the 24 hours. See what's at top. All right, Flare. What's Flare? 87. Is that? What is this? Let's see. XRP. Damn, that's in the third. Let's see. Up 22.5%. Do you guys know what Flare is? Anybody? Anybody know what Flare is? All-time high, 15 cents. It's now at... Oh, no. All right, so all-time high is 15 cents. It is now at 4 cents. All-time low is at 2, so... not really bouncing back, but... Interesting. XRP crap, LOL. I actually still have some XRP. I don't really give a crap what happens to it, but... I bought some back in the day, and I've had it in my ledger for like ever. Literally ever. So I'm just waiting to see what happens. Hopefully it pumps. What is XRP's all-time high, actually? I don't even know. According to CoinGecko, $3.40. That'd be a nice hit. What I got just chilling there. It's kind of cool. Interesting. Oh, Steven Cicero. Enjoy Disney. This Ric Flair coin. You think it's a Ric Flair coin? Imagine. That'd be funny. I'm not going to do the woo thing. Actually, you guys need to give me some suggestions for this the pad here on the Go XLR for sound bites. Like I got the gunshot. I need some new ones. You guys need to tell me which ones I should get, because King Hadouken isn't doing it for me, you know. ApeCoin, this thing. Oh god, anybody into that? ApeCoin. GMX though, 74. It's up 24 hours, 7.2%. Let's check the last hour, I guess. Conflux, interesting. Wonder why that's pumping again. Render is in 99th now. I really want to see this one do well, and I want to be involved with it with my GPUs, to be honest. If you guys don't know what Render is, go check it out. Not financial advice, but I think it's interesting. It has dropped over the past couple weeks, but I mean, it's whatever. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy some more. Dollar cost average. But this it's just an interesting concept, and I hope it's legit. I really do. All right, let's see. Last hour. Let's go back to Conflux. 32 cents. I wonder if there's some more news with it. Looks like it pumped the last day, or just the last couple hours. Right? Yeah, interesting. Isn't Render going to Solana? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, RC. Is it? Good morning, Dumpster Fire. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Slot machine. You talking about this thing? No. Maybe. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what other news we can find. Let's see what they have on. Oh, actually, what I was doing is I wanted to look at this. The most profitable miner now. So it is the L7 still up there. Interesting. I'm going to change this, actually. Let's change this to 17 cents, I guess. Is kind of like the average now, right? Electric rate. I'm going to kill this poll in the chat as well. Were you guys into Terra Luna? Prior to the crash, 17% said yes. Damn. I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys didn't lose a lot, man. That would have been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let's see. What else we got? Render is tough to get GPUs on. More corporate than home miners. Yeah, so I'm hoping... I mean, I would like to see more things happen with it. It's a great concept. So it's like using GPU power to render other things. Like if you have to... So exporting a video for YouTube, right? That's called rendering. It's rendering time when you're exporting the video in the software to your hard drive to get it to YouTube. The render token is kind of built around other GPUs getting together and doing one job at the same time. So instead of taking an hour to do, like say to render a video, it would take minutes with, you know, a group of GPUs. They would each do a section of the render, which is kind of neat. Enzo said he lost 10K. Oh, Luna, I'm sorry, buddy. That's terrible. That's miserable. I apologize. The K7 CKB is under the L7 now. The D9 is also under the K7 in 6th place. This is according to Mine the ASIC, has, you know, obviously. The KA3 is the most upsetting one. Where is it? Oh, right here. Ninth place, the KA3. $1.81 a day. That is awful. That is absolutely awful. I feel so bad for people that bought the KA3. Like everybody thought it was going to be friggin' amazing, and it just sucks. All right, let's see what else we got for news. If you guys have any questions, you want to talk about anything, please just feel free. At me in the chat. We can look up whatever. Let's see. Binance Bitcoin balance drops by 3.4K BTC within 24 hours of the CFTC lawsuit. Let's read this. All right, so it says soon after the United States Commodity Futures Trading Commission sued crypto exchange Binance and its CEO Changpeng CZ for regulatory violations, the entrepreneur sought damage control measures while rejecting allegations of market manipulation. However, investors responded by pulling over 3,400 Bitcoin from Binance within 24 hours of the announcement, anticipating market fluctuations. And I mean, rightfully doing so. I would have done the same thing. Did you guys pull any of your funds out of Binance after you heard this news? Just wondering. Actually, you know what? I'll put that poll in the chat real quick. I am interested to know. Did you pull funds from Binance? Once you heard the news. Just interested to know. Whoever uses Binance. All right. Binance.com does not trade for profit or manipulate the market under any circumstances, stated CZ, responding to the CFTC's allegations. However, episodes involving crypto entrepreneurs such as FTX's Sam Bankman-Fried and Terraform Labs' Do Kwon have shaken investor confidence in the crypto ecosystem, which is 100% a fact. I mean, why wouldn't you be shaken up over a Ponzi scam and then another Ponzi scam, right? Investors have started moving assets away from Binance to lessen the impact of a shutdown if it were to happen. As a result, Binance saw a reduction in its total Bitcoin balance, while other exchanges registered had increased, as shown below. Let's see. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Look at that. Binance, so that was down 34.23. So this is the Bitcoin amount, not the dollar amount. So Coinbase Pro went up 475, Bitfinex went up 222, OKX, I don't even know what that is. I think I've seen that before, but I've never used it. 14.66, Gemini 320. Geez, that's interesting. And Kraken, why is Kraken down? Interesting. That's weird. Very, very strange. All right, let's keep going. Binance's Bitcoin balance was reduced by over 3,900 BTC in the past week, of which 3,400 were pulled out in the last 24 hours alone. I mean, that makes sense. That makes total sense, right? Guys, hit that like button, please. Appreciate you for hanging out with me. 35 likes, 74 here. You guys are awesome. All right, competing exchanges, including Coinbase, Bitfinex, and Gemini, recorded an increase in BTC reserves during the 24-hour time frame. Interesting. That's this one right here. Neat. All right. It's important to note that Binance balances on crypto exchanges have declined since March 20th. Over the last several days, nearly 27,000 BTC left major exchanges. Guys, never hold your funds on exchange, please, unless you're like planning on selling it next week. Alongside the CTF's lawsuit against Binance and CZ, a federal judge temporarily halted a proposed deal between Voyager and Binance US. I'm not going to get into that reading that. That's just zoom me all the way up. Actually, I guess I could keep it zoomed in like that. I'm not going to read all that. It says a Cointelegraph reported Judge Jennifer Reardon of the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York granted the emergency stay on March 27th, halting the potential deal between Voyager and Binance US until a decision is made on the Department of Justice's appeal against the bankruptcy plan. Interesting. Juicy. What's this one? We didn't read this yet, did we? I mean, we already kind of saw this, but this is saying breaking Binance CEO CZ rejects allegations of the market manipulation. This is 13 hours ago. We just read one about an hour ago, but I wonder if AI drew this. I wonder how they get them like so cartoony like that and like realistic looking. It's kind of neat. If that wasn't done by AI, like what software do they use to do that? If anybody knows, let me know in the comments below or in the live chat. You guys are awesome. All right, let's see. Left in my MetaMask wallet. Perfect. So if I can suggest something, please try to get your crypto off like onto a ledger or just some sort of hardware wallet. I don't know how this one is. I actually have to do a video on this Tangem wallet. It's a 3-card system. It's kind of neat. I still do have to do a video on it, but literally like everyone did one like the same week, and I'm not like that, so I'm not going to do the same video over and over. But this is like it's strange because it's like it says NFC card. There's 3 of them, and it's just that's weird, right? So like the back of the card has some numbers and stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to show those. I don't know anything about it, but this is kind of strange to me. Obviously, it goes together with an app of some sort. Then I definitely recommend the Ledger Nano X, or what is that other one that he used? SafePal. SafePals are actually pretty good. Let me see. SafePal hardware wallet. So this thing, actually, I talked about this with Rondi a little bit. I do need to get one. They're like $50. They're super cheap, right? So this SafePal, with your ledger seed phrase, if you have a ledger, you can import the seed phrase into this And then you can use this on the go for anything with DeFi, like Uniswap, all that stuff, because Rondi's into that stuff. So that's kind of interesting, because Ledger, you can't use your Nano X or S or whatever with Uniswap. Like, it doesn't work. So it's kind of neat. The Trezor, I've never owned one, actually. Trezor. I've never owned one. You guys like these things, though? Oh, that's weird looking. That's really weird looking. Interesting. I've heard a lot of good things about it, though. Well, I guess it's a hot wallet. Yeah, I mean, I would say the SafePal is more of a hot wallet. Yeah. Maybe not hot, but it's so like it's disconnected, right? But you can, I don't even know. It's got to be connected to the computer, right? But I know Rondi carries this one and he'll like leave his ledger at the house. You know what I mean? Because he can use this one for everything, basically. I wait ledger stacks to replace my Nano X. Oh, you want the ledger stacks? What's that? Let's see. Ledger hardware wallets. What's ledger stacks? Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I need me one of these. Man, I should just 3D print one. I have the Nano X. What is the stacks? I guess I'll just click shop. I want to see. Oh, right here. 279 bucks. In stock soon. Bluetooth wireless charging, touchscreen, Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, customizable, NFTs, 5,000 coins. So the only thing, so I have the Nano X and the S. I have both of these. Not the Plus, just the regular S. But so the only thing that's different is it doesn't have wireless charging, touchscreen, or customizable. I don't know, you'd have to customize, to be honest. But this is kind of neat. I kind of want to see pictures of it. What the hell? Look, it like wraps around the side. What? Oh, dude, that's cool looking. Let's see. Oh boy, I'm gonna turn that down. Let's see what this is. So this is the new ledger. Never even heard of this. Interesting. It's kind of cool how the screen goes down the side. And it is cool that you could stack it, but why would you need to stack it? How many are you gonna have? Interesting. Babies. Cool though. That's kind of neat. I like that, actually. That is pretty neat. Well, shout out to you for telling me about that. Low voltage e-ink screen. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those reading tablets, right? Like the books or whatever. Like the, you know what I'm talking about? You get like, it's what the hell are they called? I can't think of the damn name. I can't think of the name. But it's like just a tablet to read on, right? Read books on or whatever. I forget what it's called, but anyways, obviously I don't have one. But these are, I mean, this is cool. This is really cool. I don't know if I'd pay 279 bucks for it, but I might reach out and see if they'll sponsor me a unit so we can check it out before you guys buy it. Interesting. Kind of cool, but I like this. I like this idea, this crypto steel capsule, or even the plastic one, doesn't even matter. Just something to keep it somewhat safe. Pretty cool. One thing I do recommend highly. Is this the same thing? What is this? This is a punch tool? What the hell? This is a little weird, but I highly recommend something like this. What's my other one? Is it EliPal? EliPal product. Let's see. Mnemonic metal. This one. I highly recommend this. Get one of these if you don't have one for your seed phrases. So the way it works is with your 24 word seed phrase, you can put them in this. Like it comes with these sheets of metal letters basically, and you just pop them out stick them in here, the first 4 letters of the word. With the first 4 letters, you can literally get every single seed phrase word. You can understand it, right? I mean, I don't know. This one might be dingle. I have no idea. This one right here. But you could see, like, what the hell? I understand. Get out of here. This thing, like, you could see the first 4, like, flavor is probably this one. But it just basically makes it water, fire, rust, like every type of protection you could think of. This thing will be safe and you won't lose your seed phrase. So it's either get it tattooed on your ass or go buy one of these. All right. That's it. That's the best thing I could recommend. I have one of these in my ledger as well, but works great. All right, what else you guys got? Kindle, thank you so much. That's what it's called, Kindle. I could not for the life of me remember, but I do have to get out of here. You guys are fantastic. I got to get up there for the kids. Wife has to get to work. If you guys have any last questions, feel free to shoot them in the chat quick. Need more mainstream coin support. Top coins really need to be on Ledger and Trezor. I agree. The only thing that sucks about like Ledger, I would say, is it has a tough time holding a lot of the coins that I would like it to hold. I do have to do a video on what's it called, the Titan Mini. Oh, let me see this thing right here. So this is the LEPAL Titan Mini. They sent this over and I never even opened it. Like, I pulled it out and looked at it. That was about it. But this thing's like, you can see the ring light, but kind of see it. It's tiny, super small. The other LEPAL Titan is like much bigger, but it's like a phone. I like these because they're like QR code stuff. I've never used either one of them though. I need to try them out. So that's like, there's one and there's the other, the mini and the regular. You guys see my camera. Interesting. All right, well, I got to do a video on that, but either way, guys, let me see if there's any last questions in the chat before we get out of here. Dingleberry, that's what I was thinking too. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right, let's get out of here. Bullish on chump tattoos. Yeah, you know what, I'd love to get a tattoo of my seed phrase, but it's almost stupid. You know what I mean? I don't even know where these came out of, actually. Come out of this one? Yeah. All right, guys, I'll be back around 2 p.m. this afternoon. Hopefully you guys have a great Tuesday, and yeah, get your stuff out of Binance. Just be safe. Rather be safe than sorry. Either way, have a good day. I'll catch you guys soon. Smash the like on the way out. Peace out.